Alright, what up, y'all? So, back again. We're back with the vet. And it's been a couple weeks, but I'm finally about to do these tail lights. So, pulling these out. Right now, I just got the black vinyl on here to where the light kind of just glows around and like the halo setup. But the plan is take this black vinyl off, and I'm gonna add a LED halo in here. And I could have just bought the halo tail lights, but I didn't quite like how they look with the like it's like one up here and then there's one right here, so it's like an oval halo, but it's split up by the holes for the screws. So my plan is to do more like the C6 halo taillights, where it's actually a circle halo in there, like a full-on circle about this size. That'll light up when the lights are on at night, and then when I signal to hit the brakes and all of that, the regular bulb will light up the whole deal. But as long as the lights are on, I'm not on the brakes, not signaling nothing, it'll just be four halos, four perfect circle halos. So, and I'm probably gonna undo the, like right now, I got the flush tail lights, so just got the little washers in there that's spacing them out, but I'm probably gonna sink them back in to the regular depth once I get these halos in. So go ahead and get some screws, or get a screwdriver and get these screws out, and we'll go ahead and start getting these lights cut up. Alright, so lights out. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it's like the wildest half dog, half wolf, whatever. But anyway, lights out. As you can see, this gets real dirty when you can't reach it. So the plus of having the flush trim lights is you don't have to wash under that little tray because it's not seen. But you know, the downside is dirt is still getting in there. So if you ever take these lights out, it looks terrible. But probably swap some of these bulbs out too. They're not blown, but like they're getting there. They're getting a little dark around the edges. But yeah, this is what we got. So the vinyl is coming off, the black vinyl. What we're gonna do is cut this whole backside off, add the halo in here, and reseal it the same way I do the headlights. And then it'll be, two positive and negative wires coming out for the halo, and those will be wired into this harness. I just got to figure out which one of these is just the always on light. So one of these is ground, one of them is like on or whatever, and the other is like brake, signal, all that stuff. So just got to figure out which wire goes to what, and yeah. So let's get these things cut. All right, so here we go. Got the first headlight over here, or tail light. Got me a little drummer with a cutoff wheel. This is, I don't know, it's a plastic cutoff wheel though. And this is the halo I'm putting in there. It is a 120 millimeter COB halo ring, so it's a red halo ring. So the red light should shine right through. I don't know if you probably hadn't seen my video. I did this on a Camaro, so I'll link that in here somewhere. But it's basically the same concept as the afterburner lights for the early 2000, like 2010, 2013, in that range, the Camaros. So it's basically the afterburner lights before a Corvette, and I'm doing it myself. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get this stuff set up and get this cut out. Yeah, when it's all said and done, this is what I'm using, well, what I'm gonna be using to seal it back together. So, here we go. so as you can see, the tail light is officially cut open. So just gonna wipe the dust out of there. But where's my halo? All right, so this will fit right in here like so, and it'll light up one perfect halo ring. So let me go ahead and get some my little tester thing, and I can hook this up so you can see what it'll look like. All right, so before I can actually test this out and see what it really looks like, I gotta get this vinyl off. So let's go ahead and get this off. Stuff is on here pretty good too. This is gloss black from 3M. Probably should hit this with the heat gun to make it come off a little easier. But, you know, you live and you learn. Alright, so it's off. The other three, I'll definitely be putting the heat gun on it before trying to take the vinyl off. So let's hook this up. And this is what we're working with. So as you can see, it'll be a full halo. It'll sit closer to the lens so it won't kind of spread out as easily with on those reflectors. So see if I can hold it up with one hand. There we go. So this is how it'll actually sit right up against the lens. So it'll be one solid halo. So a little different than the halo tail lights that you can just buy for like $300 or $400, but it's one solid halo. So that's what we're going with, and we'll go ahead, cut the other three, get them set up with this one, glue all this stuff down and back together, and show you how the finished product. All right. Let's heat this up a little bit. It is pretty cold out here today. Now let's see if this comes off any easier. Yes, it does. One piece. So yeah, a little heat goes a long way. All right, so all of the halos are in. It's got a little black RTV at the top and the bottom. That'll anchor it down. We got that done on all four. And this one is already dry on the inside, so I went ahead and put some sealant on. I put sealant on this part, on all the edges, and then sat it down. So that way it's a good seat all the way around this thing. And then I went around it on the outside, placing some more sealant all the way around it, just to make sure that it's waterproof and tight and it'll hold strong. So that is drying. This will be the first one done. Once the inside rings, once all of that sealant dries on all of these, I'll go ahead and put sealant around the outer edge, place the back half of the taillight on there, let all of those seal up, and after that it'll be time to wire in the actual halo with these things. So yeah, gotta figure that out and clean all the dirt out of this. So I'll probably go ahead and do that now while everything's drying. Just wipe all of this stuff clean and yeah. So we're moving along, but I got some new headlights in. Whole different project, not even my car. But uh, side note, if you didn't know, I do color shift halos, so it's upside down. But anyway, this is a Maxima getting some halos, color shift lights, and all of that. So yeah, should be a good project for another day. But let's go ahead and well, while this is drying, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up these tail lights, the openings. All right, so all of them are glued up. The rest of them still drying, but this one is pretty much good to go. What it ended up being is the middle wire is the regular, when you turn the lights on, it's on. So this is the one I'm cutting. This is gonna be going to the halo. And then the outer wire, each one, all right, each light has one wire that's an off color, which is, if you're looking at it this way, it's the one to the far left if you're looking at the bulb. So same on each one. The far left wire, if you're looking at the bulb, this is going to be the brake light, the signal light, and the emergency light, all of that. So the far right is the ground wire. So cut some of the insulation off of the ground wire. That's on all of them. And I cut the middle wire and stripped it. So this is going to be power for the halo. This is going to be ground for the halo. So I'm going to tie this in. Red is positive. The white is the ground on this one. So I'm going to tie all of this up and drop one in and we can see what we're working with. All right, so bulb is in. Wiring is done on this one. So I'm just dropping this in and 2 more to go, but this is just to show you how the wiring is done though. So it's, if I can get it back out, there we go. But yeah, so just connect it right in there. Like I said, the red is the positive, the white one on this one is ground. So drop this in and almost together, and then we can test this out and see what we got. All right, tail lights are in, no more flush. Probably gonna tint these again. It's been a couple years since I tinted them and it's kind of faded, so probably be tinting these again sometime soon. But lights are in. Time to turn this on to see. Oh yeah, I probably hadn't posted the other video yet. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, the car was leaking, so I got the seat out, the carpet out, all of that. But let's flip these lights on and see what we got. There we go. Wish it was dark, but as you can see, for halos, this will look even better once I retint the lights. But where is my, let's turn on the emergency lights. So yeah, the regular bulb lights up everything for the emergency lights, the signal, the brakes, and all of that. So yeah, so when I'm just riding, we got the full-on halo look.